magic and they can make you like. But it just.
But here's the thing about that. And this is all I got to say. Is there's an organization out there that has offered $1 million to any of these so-called mediums who can prove in a laboratory. That means in a situation that the scientists have set up, if they can prove that they can fucking contact, they'll be paid $1 million. And not one of them is taking them up on the offer.
They would give them $1 million if they what?
If they can prove that they're psychic or they can talk to the dead.
What organization is this? Because I need to tell the Long Island. I believe she's real. I'm telling you.
I believe it's the same one that Harry Houdini started, Bobby, because that's what Harry Houdini used to do. He used to go around and expose all these fucking mediums.
Really?
Yeah.
But he was a magician.
But listen. Later on in his career, he became obsessed with, the afterlife and everything. And he started going to all these mediums and all the phonies, he exposed them. Right? He'd go in disguise and shit. And when he died, he always told his wife that if he died, if there was any way to contact her from the other side, he would. That's why if you listen to any of these fucking psychics, they're always trying to contact Harry Houdini. You know what I mean? Because he made the pledge that he would contact this side from the other side if it was possible. And he left a code, right?
Right.
With his ex-wife that only she would know. And if any of these medium, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all of them at the time would come forward and try. And not fucking one of them could do it. Now there was a guy that was trying to contact this side if he could. You know what I mean? So I watched how they do it, how they generalize, how they can it's an art. Some of them are better than others. But it's just a scam.
Well, this one here on the Long Island medium, man, she'll be just like going to the grocery shop and she'll feel them, and you can see her looking around, and you can tell she's uncomfortable about it because she's just trying to fucking get something, go shopping, and this happens to her.
Okay, my question is, does she do it for free?
Sometimes when she's in the stores and stuff, she does. She don't get paid for that. I mean, she probably gets paid for the TV show, but she doesn't get paid to tell these people that. She'll be in the middle. Her family gets mad at her 'cause she'll be in the middle of eating. And she can't turn. That's what I'm saying. If it wasn't real, then she wouldn't turn. She would turn it off whenever she wants. But her parents and her dad and her kids are like, oh, we can't even go out and have family time without her feeling one of these, a spirit, and then she'd have to go tell these people about it.
I want to ask you, so this woman has been given a gift by God, per se, to talk to the dead, and she chooses to use this gift to be on TV to get paid, I'm assuming, large amounts of money. And when she's in public, around the potential audience, she all of a sudden has these flashbacks where she plugs into dead people and has to tell people out there.
No, the thing is, you're going to be around people every day. And the thing is, if you have the talent and you were given a gift, you can sit here and act like you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't charge money for it. But you're full of shit. Anybody who says they wouldn't is full of shit. If you get a gift...
But here's the thing, Bobby. Here's the thing. We live in a world of unknown. You can have faith in religion. Or you can believe in ghosts or whatever. Or you don't. But if you were giving a God-given talent and literally talk to dead people, do you not think that you'd be so moved and connected with the universe that the financial gains of this talent would be fucking...
How the fuck is the bitch gonna eat if she can't... Listen, you're walking around and you can't even do your job. You get a real job. Say the bitch works at fucking McDonald's. And now every customer that comes in line that just wants a fucking cheeseburger, she's got to tell these people, look, someone's telling me they won't leave me alone on the other side. They're saying that they want to talk to you. She can't work a real job. She's got to get paid for it.
Bobby, but what I'm trying to say is that she would have a gift that would be so extraordinary that there's no fucking way that she would view it in a financial way.
How is
she would have the power of fucking God, man.
Oh my God, it's not that powerful. She just sees dead people. How do you want her to live? Oh, you
it's
explain.
Not that powerful to be able to talk to dead people.
All right, so you tell me how she's gonna live. She can't work a real job.
How did Jesus live?
Can you admit that she can't?
How did Jesus live?
He
How
worked.
did Teresa live? How did Mother Teresa live?
Jesus didn't speak to dead people. He worked. He was
brought dead people back.
He was able to do construction.
He was a carpenter up until he became Jesus.
Up until he became Jesus.
He started doing the Jesus thing. You think he was still building fucking houses?
Wasn't he born? He was born Jesus, though.
Yeah, but there's like 30 years of his life where fucking nobody knows anything about him.
Jen said, "Did you really have to say McDonald's?" Yeah. What if Jen saw dead people, and it's not even like she sees them. Like she sees them, but it's like the way she does it. It's.
But I get what you're saying. She has to live, but what you don't seem to be grasping is that she would have the ability to be the medium to talk between live and dead people.
All right, and what does that have to do with?
She would be given the power from nobody else other than God.
Okay, so you say it's God. We don't know. We don't know who's giving her this. Maybe the devil's giving her. We don't know. But the point is, you're avoiding the question. How is she going to live?
I'm not avoiding the question. What I'm trying to tell you is that there ain't no fucking way that any human being that was given the power to fucking talk to dead people would spend their time sitting on a fucking TV show sharing it with people for profit.
What do you want her to do? What do you want her to do for a living?
They would be so moved by the whole thing that they would be obsessed with that, and that's all they would do. Because it would be a God-given talent. It wouldn't be something that they would have that they will.
So you want her to be like a monk?
I just don't think that she would be on TV fucking looking for ratings, Bobby, is what I think.
She didn't anyway. The TV went out and looked for
this gift. She'd be going to fucking old folks' homes, and she'd be doing this shit for free.
Here's the thing about, and then how is she going to live?
Well, Bobby, those things work themselves out. She's given a God-given fucking talent.
How do they?
I'm sure when she's at somebody's house and she's saying fucking, if she just shows up and does it, people would make donations. But when you charge a fee, or you get paid a salary by the TV company, that's not a gift. That's you're fucking looking for ratings.
Some people are born with gifts all the time. They're sure, yeah, you can go out and practice basketball all day long, but you're still not going to be as good as these Jordans, these people that were born with gifts. And they go out and they get millions of fucking dollars.
Yeah, but they're not talking to fucking dead people and telling grieving fucking people what they want to hear. They're not exploiting the fucking everybody. Not everybody likes basketball, but everybody loses loved ones.
Well,
and that's what they do. They prey on that. They fucking prey on people.
Well, let me tell you something. I want to actually get some of my friends up and go, and go there and check her out. Maybe you're right. I think you're being a little cynical. Because the Christian, that's why I don't believe in the church and the Bible, because I believe you cannot not, if you believe in God, you have to believe in ghosts. You have to believe in mediums. You have to believe in that stuff to believe in God. How could you not? Do you think it's that simple that people just die and go right to heaven, or die and some believe that they die and then nobody goes to heaven until Judgment Day or whatever. I don't know. Everybody believes different shit. But I believe if there's a God, well, obviously there's got to be a devil. And if there's them two, then there's an in-between where they get lost. They're not sure where they're going.
Whoa. So, if there's a creator or like a God, that means there has to be like an evil fucking devil guy that makes us do bad things?
Absolutely. There's got to be. You can't have good without evil. You can't have evil without good. You can't have one without the other. You can't do it. It's impossible.
Well, what if I told you there is no such thing as good or evil?
Oh, that's what the true argument is. That's where you could be right.
Well, Bob, okay, so I'm going to give you something to think about here. In World War II, okay, now it can be debated on why it started, but the German people went to war, right?
All right.
They followed Hitler. The German people believed they were right. The German people believed that they had God on their side, right?
Sure.
So did the Americans and the British. Now, how can you have two fucking species of human on the planet, both believing they're righteous, both with God on their side, having a battle over good and evil when, depending on who you're talking to, the other side's evil?
Well, look here. I can't, I'm not going to blame all the Germans for this because, like, you know, I realize, like, but...
Good and evil, what I'm trying to get to...
But here's the thing, if
good
you...
and evil depends on your circumstances.
If you're German and you're one of them soldiers that knew that they were killing millions of people every day, then yeah, you're fucking evil. I don't care what you're told.
They were killing people.
They were gassing these people. Not all Germans. Some were just sitting in front of the TV listening to what they had to say. But the ones that were actually doing it, the army that was doing that was killing the Jews, they're evil.
Okay, the Germans were a bad example. Point being that there was two armies lined up across from each other that believed they had God on their side, that believed that they were right and the other side was evil. Your sense of good and evil depends on your situation.
Yeah, but good and I don't mean
so
good and evil, but I don't mean people. Like, I don't really mean people. When we say good and evil, I don't mean people. I mean, like, spirits in general. Like.
Okay, but okay, you're in a plane. Okay, you have that cat. Okay, you decide I don't want that cat no more, and you go grab it, take it over the yard, and you kill it.
Jesus Christ.
That's an evil act.
Oh, sure.
That would be considered evil by some. Some people that hate cats would look at that as fucking right. Okay? Same cat gets hit by a car. Right? You have no choice but to kill it. Right? Is that an evil act? You still took that cat's life, but the situation changed. So what was good and what was evil has changed. Those same people that would hate you for killing that cat, nothing was wrong with it, would hate you if you didn't kill it when it was suffering. So depending on where we are in the situation that we're in our surroundings, that determines our good and evil.
Yeah, for us, but maybe it's not so. Maybe it's for some things. Maybe it's not as black and white. You know, like you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
What if?
That's all in the middle shit. That's all. But I'm saying I believe in a God. I believe in heaven, and I believe that if you believe in God, if you believe in God and you believe, then you have to believe in evil, because He's all good and all. And then if you believe in evil, then you have. But you have to believe in. I believe in heaven, hell, and a spiritual plane where people just don't know to go to the light. Or where they're going, they hold on. People don't want to let go of what they're used to, so they stay here on this side.
Here's my theory on the light. The light is just energy, and I'll tell you why I think that. I believe that God is energy, because we know this on Earth that energy cannot be created or destroyed; it can only change forms. So what they mean by that is like, okay, you have a lighter sitting on the table. If it just sits there, it has no stored energy. If you pick that lighter up and hold it up in the air with your arm, you've converted the energy from your muscles and the food that you eat into the ability to lift that lighter and hold it there. As long as you hold that lighter there, that lighter now has stored energy. And if you drop it, what will happen is that energy won't get lost. That energy will change form. Some of it will change into sound on a very light level that you won't be able to see. Some of it will change to like a like a spark from the impact, and then the object will come to rest. Because all the energy in the world